As the 2024 edition of the World Confectionery Conference rapidly gathers pace, with just a few months to go, we speak to James Ede, a sustainability specialist from Cargill, to get the lowdown on his presentation for this year's show, which celebrates our 90th anniversary as we call in on Brussels Belgium again after a 2-year absence.
Yeah, well, look, it's great to be on board again, Neil, to join everybody again in Brussels, great city. Clearly, it's my hometown at the moment, so of course I have to say that. And really, just to come together, to great opportunities. We're seeing great innovation, great things happening within the cocoa and chocolate sector at the moment. So looking forward to it.
Obviously, Cargill has been a strong supporter of our event in the past few years. It's our 4th edition this time around. So can you tell us a little bit about why sustainability matters to yourself? Because it's a core part of our show.
Yeah, well, look, Cargill's got a long history of investing and building and developing sustainability through our business. It's an essential part of our business as we take things forward. And I think we see sustainability in 3 core areas, and those areas really that we identify where we can feel have the most impact for in terms of what's happening on the ground, and really to start developing those solutions. So whether they're solutions in the climate area, that we're really looking to sort of drive those climate solutions forward, whether it's reducing carbon in our facilities, in our factories, whether it's working directly with farmers on the ground to reduce carbon impact. And one of the great things we've done this year is, would you believe it, we've got a boat with sails on, big metal sails that looking at reducing clearly fuel use through sails. Would you believe it? You wouldn't believe it, would you? If we could actually go back to sails again. But anyway, but then also other areas we look at, land and water. So really looking at landscapes, from the importance of landscapes within our in our supply chains. And then the final one, clearly the people who work in our supply chains, the farmers, the communities where we work, hugely important to us in terms of how we empower them and take them forward as well.
And previously, Cargill has spoken about the cocoa supply chain side of things. I know that the business has had a very strong program in trying to tackle some of the key issues related to human rights and impact on the environment. How important is it that mission continues, would you say?
Oh, absolutely essential. As we continue to see the various challenges coming forward within the sector, but we can really be empowered by the great solutions and opportunities that also are developing as well. Whether we look at these challenges now and we look beyond those challenges to how we can empower those communities. Whether it's investing in taking children, looking at them, how we can bring them to empower them for school, whether we can look at women within those supply chains, hugely an essential decision-making part, if you like, in terms of how we can empower them to work on the farm as well as off the farm, in terms of what's happening as well. So I think sustainability continues to develop, evolve, and continues to be a huge important piece of our business in terms of how we continue to expand. Yeah, and my role is sustainability lead within the EMEA region ultimately, and how we can work with our customers to really bring solutions and value to those customers in the area of chocolate, but also across food solutions. So even looking at starch and sweeteners and oils as well. And I think what I really, one of my passions is really about, we're a customer driven company. Yeah. So whether we can really look at the opportunities to really start matching and looking at those customer trends coming through from consumers and customers in the marketplace. We continually see the importance of sustainability for consumers. We continue to see the new product developments coming to the market with sustainability as a key part of that offer to consumers. So I think really it's all about how we translate that down into the category, different areas of chocolate and where chocolate and cocoa is being used, and how if we can really tap into that just imagine the sort of the scale and the impact we could even have further on sustainability as well. So I'm, one of my key passions and really is about how we can look and build that value. So I will be talking a lot about those trends, where we see those trends sort of growing. We see some great innovations coming through. Look at Nestle now on pack with Kit Kats, with its accelerator program, actually really right out there on pack, so people can see it, really engage with it in sustainability. It's not something you have to turn around and find it in the small print at all on the back. So really, as I say, those sort of consumer trends and consumer claims, marketing, whatever you want to call it, is really coming to the forefront now through consumers and consumer interest.